Hello everyone and welcome back to MVP Baseball 2005. We are officially in the postseason. That's right, getting things started off in the postseason against the St. Louis Cardinals. On the road, that is. We're going to start in St. Louis since they are the top-seeded team. Still trying to understand exactly how the seeding works. Maybe I could just look up the old MLB playoff formatting, I guess. I don't know, because from what I could tell, I think we're the second seed. I think we're the second highest division winner. The Giants would be the third, and then the Pirates, of course, are the wild card team, but we are playing the top-seeded Cardinals for some reason. So, I don't know. I'm not sure, but either way, we are going to be playing the Cards. Going to try and knock off the defending World Series champs. Not great on paper, not super great, but we are certainly going to attempt to try and take this pitching staff into the postseason with this high-powered offense. So we're going to get things started a little bit later on in the game with Jose Vidro, who's over one in this game here in the top of the third, and a 3-1 count. And the pitch is down, and it's a missed four-seamer inside, 100 miles per hour. And the Cardinals, I think, are going with a younger guy on the mound for Game 1, and he's going to draw a walk for Jose Vidro. Now, Wes King, another part of our heavy-hitting infield, and he's going to bloop this one over into right field. And that is going to advance the runners here at least a base, or runner, I should say, as Jose Vidro takes second and Wes King is safely at first. So now Jose Guillen, we know how powerful Jose Guillen is and how clutch he can be as a heavy right fielder. And on this next pitch, he's going to bloop one to the same spot that Wes King essentially just put his ball, but he puts a lot more oomph on it. And this is going to be a double, and that's going to score Vidro. So we finally take a one-run lead here after just 3 innings of work, or 2 innings of work. In the third inning, we finally strike first blood. And now Endy Chavez is up to bat, and Endy Chavez bloops this one all the way out to left field. This one's got some carry, but not nearly enough carry. And so Wes King is going to tag up, and he's going to be able to get home. So 2 runs are going to score here in the third inning. And Endy Chavez put some oomph on that ball here, but didn't put nearly enough. Didn't even get to the warning track, but it did look good coming off the bat for a quick second there. So shout out to Wes King, heads up base running, but that's going to do it. And so now the Cardinals up now, and it's Mike Esubio, their pitcher in this game, is up to bat, and he says, fine, I'll do it myself if you guys aren't going to do it. And he bloops one into left field, and that's going to be good for a base hit. So the Cardinals getting some offense from their pitcher here to start things off in the bottom of the third, and it's Albert Pujols, man, one of the best hitters in this game for the Cardinals, and this is exactly why, as he hits a towering moonshot out to center field, and that clears the fences just barely over 400 feet out to that deep center field in Busch Stadium, and it is gone, baby. So that's a 2-run homer thanks to Albert Pujols here, and the Cardinals, just like that, managed to tie up the runs that we fought so hard to generate here in the third inning, in the top of the third inning. So just like that, we are tied up, baby. So CC Sabathia, you're going to have to tighten up here on the mound to try and keep this heavy-hitting Cardinals offense off the board as much as possible. It's not going to be an easy task for sure. Now Scott Rowland, the third baseman for the Cardinals, up to bat now with 2 outs away in the bottom of the third, and he's going to nail this one down the right field line. It's going to go all the way out to the wall, and the throw is going to be made to second as Rowland's going to try and test for 2, and he is out at second as the throw is in time from Guillen, and Vidro lays the tag down just in time to get Rowland out at second. So a late rally potentially in the bottom of the third ends the inning for the Cardinals. So we fast forward now to Juan Uribe in the bottom of the fourth, and this pitch from Sabathia is knocked into right field, and Guillen gets the ball and relays into the infield here to Wes King. And it's just going to be a simple base hit for the Cardinals. And now Larry Walker, the left fielder for the Cardinals here with a man on, 1 out away here in a 2-0 count. Sabathia's pitch is right down Main Street, and Walker's going to nail this one into center field. And now the Cardinals have 2 aboard. This is dangerous territory to be in if you're the Nationals here. CC Sabathia finds himself in a bit of a jam here in the fourth, and we know the Cardinals offense can piece things together, man, and they also have the power to clear the bases really at any given point. So we cannot really kind of rest on our laurels here with just some runs, especially now that the game is tied. And so young Yadier Molina is going to be up to bat here with 2 men aboard in a 1-2 count, and Molina pulls this one up from the bottom of the zone and bloops it into left field. That one nearly caught, but couldn't quite get there. Woody Cordero could not exactly get to that ball in time. It looks like he might have bobbled it after catching it. or getting it in his mitt. So yeah, see, it was supposed to be a pretty simple just scoop and throw into the infield, but Woody Cordero bobbling with it out there. So Mike Estrubio, once again the pitcher, up to bat here in the bottom of the fourth, and he's going to hit a towering fly ball here. And that one is caught amazingly by Andy Chavez on the run, but the lead runner is going to be able to tag up at third and get home. And just an amazing sprawl-out catch from Andy Chavez. I thought for sure that one might land and find some grass here. Weird pitching, man, or weird hitting, rather, from the Cardinals pitcher. It's amazing how much they've been able to get from him, producing some offense here. So Jose Guillen is once again up again, now down one here in the top of the fifth. And thanks to a huge hit like that, not anymore are we down, as this one is long gone, as Jose Guillen clears that very tall wall out in left field, as this one is absolutely rocketed, man. There was no doubt about it, man. Those are the kind of swings from Jose Guillen that we have loved to see all season long, and he's provided them all season long. Just an amazing hit. And so now Andy Chavez back up to that once again here in an 0-1 count. And that pitch right down Main Street, another towering fly ball, and that one's going to hit off of the wall just about a foot or two away from leaving the yard, but Andy Chavez will take a double. And so now the Cardinals pitching situation might be getting a little bit sketchy here, as Brian Schneider's been known to provide some offense for us in these clutch situations here in a 1-0 count. Brian Schneider is going to line this one over to short, just over the shortstop's head. Somehow that does not get caught. And the throw is made to home here. Yadier Molina has a hard time fielding it, but Andy Chavez is going to be held up at third. He's not going to try and test Molina or test the Cardinals outfield trying to get home here. So now with runners in the corners, and it's Matt Holliday, the first baseman here, up to bat here in an 0-0 count on the first pitch. He's going to attack it, and that one's going to be jammed up. And the Cardinals are going to go to second and try to get Schneider out, and they're not going to do so, as the tag is not made in time, and Matt Holliday really just ugly swing, just an ugly swing, and he's going to get to first safely. For some reason, the Cardinals don't go for the easy out at first, because the situation really just wouldn't have changed if they got Brian Schneider out at second. So now the bases are loaded with Woody Cordero, the prospect, up in a 1-1 count, and Cordero grounds this one to first, and the double play is down, but Chavez will cross home, and we didn't have any outs on the board, so the Cardinals are able to throw down the double play here, but they're not going to get the lead runner at home. So we do add another run here. And now Alexis Rios here in the bottom of the seventh in a one-run game here. 0-1 is the count, and he's going to bloom this one all the way up to center field, and that one's going to clear the wall by a couple feet. And the Cardinals are going to get themselves another long ball here. So the Cardinals have been able to leave the yard a little bit better than we've been able to so far in this game here. We only got Jose Guillen's home run here to really kind of rest on. And so we might need to be looking for a little bit of home run production ourselves as the Cardinals continue to do so. And Albert Pujols here is already having himself an amazing game here, and he's going to get intentionally walked as CC Sabathia wants nothing to do with him. And what could be easily his last inning in this game here, he's going to try and get out of it and preserve at least the tie. But Scott Rowland up to bat now, and Scott Rowland's going to just pop this one up here in the infield, and it's a very, very odd play. I'm not entirely sure what happened. Matt Holliday, I'm not sure if I don't know. It was a weird play, and the throw to CC Sabathia just an inch away from him, almost a disaster there. It was just a very odd play. And so now Juan Uribe is back up to bat once again with a man on second, and he's going to bloom this one out to right field, and that one's going to hit off the wall, and it's another home run for the Cardinals as CC Sabathia's home run problem comes up to bite him in the butt here in the postseason. Unable to prevent the long ball here, especially against this Cardinals offense, which is known for doing quite a bit of that here, at least in the last season or so that we've been doing this. So now this game is completely opened up here thanks to Uribe's swing, and the Cardinals are going to go to a reliever now for the rest of the game, or at least for the next inning here, as we're going to try to rally in the ninth with Wes King up to bat here in the top of the ninth in an 0-1 count, and he is going to ground this one over to third, and the relay is made by Roland rather easily, and Wes King is going to be out at first. So that's going to bring up Jose Guillen, who's already provided some offense for us in this game with one away. And Jose Guillen's going to ground this one down the right field line to first base. And again, the tag is made easily. So already 2 away now. Andy Chavez got to get us something here. We need 2 runs. In a full count with 2 outs, Andy Chavez stares at this knuckle curve right down Main Street here at the top of the zone. Brilliantly placed here by the Cardinals closer, and that's going to catch Andy Chavez looking, and that is going to end this ball game. So we dropped game 1. We're going to go game by game for the postseason, guys. So hopefully we can come back here and maybe try and steal a series from the Cardinals. But hope you guys enjoyed at least game 1 of the series, and we'll be back a little bit later in the week with game number 2.